crafty friends, it's Annie from Vintage Lace Journal, and I'm here today with just a quick make showing you how to make a quick pocket for your junk journals. So I've downloaded these pages from the new Botanical Collage and Cluster Mega Pack. This is from the Junk Journal Studio. I'm a design team member there, so I'm just going to have a quick show of these. And this is from the new red add-on. So they've done the botanicals in green and neutrals. They had an add-on in the yellows, and now they've got an add-on in the greens. So I printed off this trifold page here. I'm just going to say, sorry, if you go onto the Junk Journal Studio YouTube page, she's got a full flip through this kit, so you'll be able to see everything in a lot more detail. I've just printed a few pages off, but she will show you the whole kit that goes together with the other kits. So I printed, like I said, this trifold page off, and this is going to be the basis of my tag today. Then I've got these mushroom parts because I absolutely love mushrooms. So I've printed off these. These are fussy cuts with some leaf and foliages there. I then printed off these octagon little tags, and again, because I want the mushroom parts to these as well. And finally, I printed off these tickets and bingo cards to use as pockets. Okay, so there's also a freebie that goes with this, so I will link that on the bottom of my channel as well. If you head over to the Junk Journal Studios Kofi page or coffee page, you will be able to get the download kit that goes with this. So that's background papers that also tie in with the whole of this kit as well. So big thanks to Michelle for all your fabulous freebies. Right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to trim this just around the outside. I'm going to trim these two parts as a panel. I'm going to trim this one off completely because I'm not going to use that one in this part of the project. So yeah, I'm just going to chop the white bits off first, and I'm going to fold it and chop it just so I know it's completely equal. Okay, so I'm going to fold this part over, just making sure that is down the line. And I printed this on 180 GSM card, so it's not overly thick, but it's thick enough for what I wanted. And then I was going to take that in and just trim that little edge piece off, and then just trim the ends together so I know that they are the same size when I come to glue it together. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this all together because I'm going to fold it then to make a pocket. So I'm just going to come in with some fast tack glue, and I'm going to glue this all down. Just wait for it to come to the bottom. Hope you're all well. We've just had a great thunderstorm here in the UK. It's been lovely. I've just got a picture, beautiful picture of a rainbow out the back of the house. So it's a thunderstorm. I love a thunderstorm. I love watching a thunderstorm and listening to a thunderstorm. And seeing the beautiful rainbow is always that sign of hope, isn't it? Hope that summer will be here soon. That's what I hope. Because in the UK, we've not had a good time of it really with weather. Okay, so I've stuck that together now. So I've got this on one side and this on the other. Okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to just fold up the bottom part here to create a pocket. Now it doesn't need to be a deep pocket. I'm going to fold up on this very bottom line here. So there we go, and just score that in with that. And I'm going to take a little notch out of here. So I'm just going to eyeline that up. This is a 1-inch punch. There we go. And then just come in with some good old vintage photo distress ink. Just to take the sharpness of those edges away. Okay, and I'm just going to go along the sides. And just across the top. Okay, so that's my first fold done, and then I'm obviously just going to glue down these two sides here to create that pocket. There we go. Now just hold that in place while that dust takes. Now, because these are directional papers, as you can see on here, it does make those things upside down. I'm going to cover most of this up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. On the back, it will be the right way. And obviously, I wanted this the right way because it's got the wording in there. So the next thing I'm going to do is come in with my sheet here. Now, I've got a pocket on the front here, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to make a pocket on the back. So I'm hoping that one of these will be big enough to make a pocket. So I think the widest one is probably that one there. So again, just come with my paper trimmer. Actually, I might just cut that out with scissors. It's not going to fit the whole width of the I'm rubbish at cutting with scissors. Sorry, it's not going to cover the whole width of... Anyway, what am I doing? But it will make the pockets just fine. Still not the right size. There we go. Just that first edge, I just couldn't get my scissors right. I think I might invest in a larger bladed scissors for a bit more accuracy. It might work a bit better. There we go. So I'm going to use that bit just to create the pocket here. And actually, if I pop that to the side, I'm going to just glue the left side and the bottom side down to have that bit of a tuck pocket. I might actually cut across that. I'm going to create a diagonal pocket. So just trim a little part of that off, keep that for scraps. I'm just going to come in with my ink just to stress those edges. So then just glue along the bottom edge and the side edge. I have noticed as well a lot of my videos from Junk Journal July last year are getting watched again on my YouTube. So it's obviously July, and Meg Journals. Let's make sure I'm going to get this in the right place. Hosts Junk Journal July. She does Junk Journal January and Junk Journal July. So yeah, a lot of my old videos are getting likes again. So I might actually take part. I haven't actually made a junk journal for Junk Journal July. I've been seeing so much inspiration on YouTube and Instagram. I might join up and just be a little bit late to the party, but I do love doing Junk Journal July. It gives you that time to be creative and not have to do certain projects. You can just go with the flow. There we go. So that's created that little pocket on the back. So pocket on the front, pocket on the back. So now I'm just going to try and decorate this little front bit. Like I said, I wanted to use these mushrooms. Also what I've got as well is this. I took down some, it's like a voile, like curtain from the front. We've had some blinds put up. So all I did was just cut and shredded it into strips. So I think I was going to use that on some projects. I'm just going to fray the edges a little bit more so it looks a bit more tatty. And then, I mean, it's very, very see-through. You can hardly see that, but on a project it makes quite a nice little layer. So I'm going to pop that down with this mushroom here. And I've printed these just onto copier paper because I'm going to glue the whole thing down. There doesn't really need to be any sturdiness to it, so copier paper is absolutely fine for tags and bits you're going to just stick straight onto your projects. It also stops it from becoming too bulky as well. I think if you use a lot of card in your projects, it can run a risk of becoming quite bulky. Put it the right way. And I might just pop another layer underneath that. So I've got that card on the back, so I might just mirror the little bingo card from the back onto the front. And again, just pop your little layers on, play around with them, and then when you're finally happy where things are, you can then glue things down. So I'm going to have my layer of lace there. Little bingo card there. I'll pop that out there. And then I might just put these on the back because that's a bit plainer. Okay, so let's get this stuck down. So, squidge of glue just to hold that piece of foil down, and over the back. Now the glue will seep through this paper onto the netting as well. And then just before that dries, I'm just going to lift that up to pop my little card underneath. There we go. There's that little card there. And then on the front, I'm just going to cut some of these ephemera out to pop inside the pocket. And this red's a beautiful, deep, dark red. It's so lovely. It's almost like kind of like a ruby red. And Michelle has actually, with this new red add-on kit, a lot of the labels from before, she's actually redesigned, so they're completely new labels. She thinks like she's had lots of fun playing with that. It takes a long, long time to get these kits together, so us design team members get so excited when there's a new release and we can get to play with it finally. It's like Christmas. There we go. Just round the corner. And pop that in there. Okay, so that's my front done. I'm quite happy with that. I might just round these corners actually. I don't know whether my corner round is going to like it because it's no, we're fine. Quite thick card, that's better. A nice rounded corner. So on the back, like I said, I've got this little pocket here, and I'm just going to fussy cut. I think I might have this little mushroom selection here because that'll fit quite nicely onto there. And the good thing, like I always say about buying a digital kit, is once you've got it, it's yours to then have forever. Print off the parts that you'd use more. I've got lots of tickets and things that I've got left over from various other kits, and I'm going to actually do some clusters, which is something I've never actually made before, is clusters, but I see lots of people doing it on, again, Instagram and YouTube. So I'm going to have a little go at making some clusters of my own, using all those bits and pieces up that you print off but not necessarily used. And it's good to sometimes just have a bit of a D-stash. There we go. So again, I might just layer this up again. So I've got that there. I've obviously got that there, so I might have this out the side. Now this is quite a nice little fussy cut here, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to cut it straight there and then in. So it's not exactly as it was meant to be, but near enough. Beautiful, beautiful kit. This is an add-on kit. Get yourselves over. I'll put the links below to the Junk Journal Studio's Etsy shop. And also, obviously, like I said, the free link to the backing papers as well. It's lovely to have a freebie. There we go. Good, I like that. So pop the label down first. And then my mushroom on the top. Just taking care to go mostly around the edges. And a squidge in the middle. Oh, love it. Look at that. That is beautiful. And again, I'm just going to do some little cuts with these to pop inside the pocket. So these will make great journaling cards. I've just printed these onto white. You could back them with some Amazon packaging if you wanted them brown. The choice is yours. So, pop one there. And I think I'm going to have this nice bingo card. Everyone loves a game of bingo. Again, just trim that down. There we go. And pop that in there. So that's a really simple double-sided pocket. To put this inside your journal, you could just use a paper clip. There we go. So this journal is currently for sale on my Etsy site, if you wanted to purchase. And then obviously you could pop that in there and just hold it in with a clip. There we go. So yeah, nice, simple, double-sided pocket with this beautiful add-on kit from the Junk Journal Studios. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again soon with some more crafty videos.